Emotional regulation is one of the most important skill that every single leader or manager should have. Because the managers who are able to regulate their emotions and stay calm when the situation gets very tough, this is very important quality and determines the overall long-term success for the manager and for the team in general, right? So therefore, it's extremely important that when you are facing certain situations or conversation, when emotions rise, right, and when you see that other party you're talking to as a manager actually is a little bit under pressure or stress, you are the one who needs to be responsible for the situation, because you are the leader who needs to guide the situation in the right direction. So how you can guide the situation in the right direction? First of all, there are a couple of things that you can do. Let's mention three, the most important thing. Once you see that the situation gets tensional, right, you first of all need to, calm down you yourself and to stay composed, grounded, and to allow that person time to vent and to basically tell what is on their mind, right? That's the first thing. You as a leader, you need to stay grounded, you need to stay composed, and then you need to allow them to do so. Because the moment if you start shouting at them back, or you start raising the voice at them, or you show your emotional instability, that person who is talking to you basically is just gonna get worse in sense of emotional in control, right? So second thing what you need to do is basically do not interrupt that person and do not mention that much the problem. Like, do not interrupt, let them talk, and do not mention that much problem itself, but more focus on solution. So that second thing is very important, because then even though the person who is talking to you is constantly mentioning the problem, the issue, the challenge they are facing, and they don't know how to solve, at least you as a leader can say, all right, here is what is the situation, I understand, but let's now focus on what we can do together, in order to solve this challenge. Especially using this magic word together, that actually gives this sense of collaboration and the sense that you as a leader, you're ready to basically help that person, but to work together to get their input as well. So the moment you mention that person knows, okay, you respect me, you want to solve that together with me, and you understand me, you hear me, right? And these things actually, they seem very like little in terms of the actions, but they are very comprehensive and they are very important. And a lot of managers fail at those things. They cannot practice it. They are not sure how to do so, right? But as long as you focus on making it in a proper way, then you see how the situation changes. So remember and keep this in mind. Always stay grounded. Always allow a person to talk, don't interrupt. Focus on solution. Don't focus on the problem. And always offer a person this collaborative approach in sense of let's work on this together, right? If you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and until next time, stay ambitious.